Okay, so as far as all the financial aspect, that's great. But as far as if he's providing for me emotionally, physically, I'm sexually satisfied, all of this is satisfied, then if he wants to request another wife, then it's against the law for me to say no.
I'm not saying another wife.
Oh, another like a side?
A side piece.
No, I don't. But I believe that you are single until you're married. So there's no. She's got to join the team.
So it'll be polygamy.
Yeah, it'll have to be.
Yeah, but you gotta remember her culture.
I know. See? That's why I'm like.
Yeah, you've been in multiple polygamous marriages, right?
Yeah, one of them, yes.
Oh, right. So
not by choice. It wasn't by choice.
It wasn't by choice.
No, he ran off and got married without me knowing.
Oh. And wait, did he bring her back and be like, "Hey, this is your sister wife"?
Yeah, he totally did.
So how'd that go?
Not very well. Not very well. Because you have to consent, I didn't consent to that. Now I was cool with it later.
That's what I'm saying. How did it go eventually?
Yeah, it went. We lasted 7 years after that.
Oh, there you go.
So
well, it was good.
Because if you really are provided for by a man, you're really not out here worried about what he's doing. And if he's actually got a good head on his shoulder and he's got good hobbies, works well, takes care of himself. He doesn't have time for another woman, and if he does, it's one other woman, and that's it.
What do you think?
I think it's complicated to each situation. So, like Fatima said, if you're giving me certain things, physical, emotional, sure, but also, do we know about it? Is there consent? Because the misconception with poly is that everybody has to be in the same household. Poly is just multiple people loving each other in different ways depending on the group consent. And so it's really awesome because it's totally different for everybody. Because what's monogamy? If you text somebody, is it monogamy? You know what I mean? Are you cheating if you text somebody? Are you cheating if you give a long hug?
Is it?
I don't know. It depends. It depends on the relationship. I think it depends on the standards of people. Obviously, it's the best intention. What is your intention? They say sometimes, too, that the path to hell is paved with good intention. So, sometimes it doesn't matter what the intention is. I know somebody who had a divorce because he had an emotional affair with another woman. He was talking to this other woman about his problems with his wife, and the wife got pissed. Right? And that's it's emotional affair, but they weren't even talking any type of physical or anything, and she got so upset.
That's cheating for me.
She's looking for an excuse.
She got married. She had a baby with another man shortly thereafter, so she
was looking
possibly,
for an excuse.
but maybe not. But maybe not.
Physically cheat on me, you just had sex with her, then emotionally cheat on me. You can go if you're sitting here talking to her, sending pictures of our kids, or, you know what I mean, bonding and stuff. What are we bonding for?
What if he was trying to make her the next sister wife? See,
it's about consent though, because if you want to make
it was collaborative.
Come on.
Left me out of this for what? Why? But I'd rather.
Maybe what if he had to get her comfortable with it, and just making sure it would work.
That means you like her.
Shouldn't he like her if he's going to make her another wife?
Shouldn't you tell me you're trying to make another one?
When it's
happy
time.
Wife, happy
when
life.
When it's time.
Happy wife, happy life. You got to make the first one happy.
Happy spouse, happy house.
That's true.
Happy wife, happy life.
Here's the thing, though. If you want your first wife, your first wife is your primary, though, in certain regards. And they might be equal, but you got history, right? It's like your best friend. You might have new best friends that you're tight with, but your old best friend from long ago, they got history and they got seniority. So it's that's your first wife. If we're going to do this and we're going to do it right, their consent needs to be involved, and then make it a game. I found this girl, I don't think she's into it, but I kind of like her. I think you'll like her. You know what I mean? It depends. You have to...
You sound like you speak from experience, too.
I think that conversations have been had because this question of being single pops up, and it's when do you cut off ties with other people when you meet somebody? That's another question. So it's just how long does...
She just said she's single till you married.
Yeah. I 1,000% stand by it. I don't care if you've been girlfriends, baby mamas, I don't care what that is, unless on paper, because when something happens to you legally, the government, the law, religion, nothing stands by your side unless you are wife and husband.